Isn't it adorable? But for the snake, I used my scrap yarn, and I'm really happy with that when I use up some yarn. Yay! It's my own pattern. Hello, I'm Sarah from Me and Me Crochet, and I crochet plushies. It's a new week and I'm going to show you all I've made from last week, so let's get started. The first project I started last week was a donkey, and I continued on it until it was finished. And this is the result. Isn't it adorable? I really like it. With its tail. And it can sit up. It's very cute. Yeah. It's a present, so I hope she's going to like it. I think it's cute. Yay! First project started, first project finished. Yay! Then I had some scrap yarn from the turtles left over, and I made this snake with it. Isn't it adorable? And it's made out of scrap yarn. It has flat safety eyes and it's very cute. I will leave the patterns in the description if you want to know where they're from, so I will leave them there. Isn't it adorable? I really like it. And the color change is in the yarn, so I didn't do that myself. But that is the second project finished. And then I had some scrap yarn left over. And I made a tiny scrap yarn octo out of it from Jade on YouTube, a tutorial. Isn't it adorable? And it has a dark on the top and a light blue on the bottom. So it's very cute. I really like it. This is left over from the projects and I'm making stuffing out of it because I can't make another octo out of it, so it's going to be stuffing. So all the yarn is used and I'm happy with that because I used up some yarn. Yay! For the donkey I used Ella. That is over there is Amy from the same shop, Z-Man. And Z-Man also has Ella, also cotton. And I used the gray, white and black from the donkey from that yarn. So great yarn to use and you get a great quality. But for the snake I used my scrap yarn and I'm really happy with that when I use up some yarn. Yay! I couldn't stop at one snake. I had some more yarn. It's mixed with color and I made another snake. It's very big. It's bigger than the other one because I used bigger yarn, bigger acrylic. And I used buttons for the eyes and turned out very cute. I have 3 balls of yarn left over from this, so I can make more snakes. Don't know when I'm going to do that, but it will be for the future to use up this yarn because I don't know what else to make with this. Let me know if you have ideas for mixed colored yarn for some projects, but I really like how the snakes are turning out with this yarn. So maybe making more in the future. That was project number 3 finished. And because of copyright, I'm calling this a special project. So I'm not going to call names and stuff, but I hope you can tell what it's going to be later on. But I have the feet done with its nails. I hope you can start guessing what it's going to be, but it's a special project I'm working on. And yeah, it's copyrighted, so we'll see how it goes with further steps in this project. It's my own pattern. I am doing this for charity, but I don't know if it's going to be removed or not, or that my channel will be removed. We'll see. It's not that far in the project, so I finished one leg last week. Now I have 2 and I can start on the body. And I'm using Katona for this. I'm using a light gray, or I'm using a darker gray instead of a black because this is better visible when crocheting. And I like the color way more than just pure black on this project. So yeah, that's why I'm using this color. Like I said, I'm working for charity. I made a penguin for charity. I started it and I finished it after the special project. And I think it turned out very cute. I really like it. It can stand up on its own. I think I really like the blue and the white and the orange. I really like this color combination. Yeah, I really like it. But this is going to charity, and I hope to be able to make more for charity as well. So you might see more projects for charity. I want to use up this yarn, like I said in the last video, and I started a crocodile. It's looking weird right now, there's no stuffing in it. But these are the feet. Yeah, it's going to be a crocodile. Maybe this is better. It's going to be a crocodile. So it's with hook 125. So it's a small hook you work with this. Project for the future. Then I was on Twitch yesterday and it was really fun. Riley and Kate were there. I did some granny squares. I finished 2 granny squares yesterday and now I'm at number 14. So that's making some progress. Just a lot to do because I have to make 42 at least for the cardigan. So we'll see how it's going. And after that I continued on the special project. It's going to be the body. It's still a bit small, but it's going to be bigger. For the week challenge, I'm going to make another fly from Cijfers and Letters from Christel Krukkert. I'm going to show you the books where the patterns are from in a moment, but I am going to make a week challenge fly number 2 for this week. So that's what I'm going to do or want to do. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but I hope so. I am going to try my best. The penguin is from Onesigurumi 1. There's the penguin over there. It's a great book. I made 3 penguins already. 1 for my mom, 1 I have for myself, and 1 for charity right now. So great pattern, great book. This is going to be the crocodile, but I'm not doing the outfit. I'm just doing a plain crocodile. I think it's very cute. And it's from the book Amigurumi Groot and Klein. It's like Amigurumi Big and Small. I don't know if there's an English book out of it, but that's the name if you translate it. And the fly is from this book, Amigurumi Cijfers Letters. Also a Dutch book. I don't know if it's in English. The special project is my own pattern. The donkey is from Yes Huff. An online free pattern in English. You can check that out if you want. The snakes are also a free pattern online. Well, it's not a complete pattern. You have to place the eyes and stuffing when you want to do it yourself, because that's not in the pattern. So you have to figure out when to stop and start. So that's a bit tricky, but further the pattern is really good and you can make a cute snake. So I will leave that pattern in the description if you want to make it yourself. It's a free pattern online. And the granny squares are from the Grannysquares Bijbel. Yeah, Grannysquares Bijbel. So if you like this kind of content, you can subscribe, like, and I see you next time. Bye!